Hello! It is finally summer. After a long winter, we have made it to the warmer months here in the northern hemisphere. I'm so excited to share all of these very cute, very wearable, and very summery free crochet patterns with you today. So let's get into it. Welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, I'm Carla. I make crochet content, vlogs about my life abroad living in London, and commentary videos about sustainability, fast fashion, that sort of thing. So if you're interested in any of that, please do subscribe and give this video a like. That helps me out a lot. We recently hit 7,000 subscribers, so if you want to join this wholesome little community, then you know what to do. Sadly, there's no crochet mic today because I'm using my headphones and they don't have like a clip that I can clip onto the crochet hook, but we can pretend for the thumbnail. Also, side note, I'm wearing a dress that I thrift flipped, and I recently did a little sewing vlog, so if you want to hang out with me while I sew, then you can watch that video here. But anyways, let's get into the free patterns. We are going to start with purses and bags because I think that this is so much fun for summer, and I found a few that I think are really, really cute. Starting off strong with this seashell bag slash basket. You can add your own strap. This person did like a chain slash leather strap, I think, but you could obviously continue crocheting it, and it just looks so like sturdy. By the way, all of these patterns are in a Pinterest board I made, which I will link in the description down below. This is definitely more of like an outfit bag. Like, it's not necessarily that practical because I don't think there's a closure. It's really just like a basket, so don't want you to get pickpocketed, but it is so cute, and it really just like looks like a little seashell, which I think is absolutely adorable. We have another seashell bag, and this is a YouTube tutorial. I haven't personally watched it, but it looks like it's pretty well explained from what I've seen, and it is just absolutely gorgeous. This is a shoulder bag, and I imagine you could add like a little magnetic closure or even a zipper if you wanted to do that a bit more easily than with that first bag I mentioned. So beautiful. Maybe even good for scrap yarn because it is a bit lacy, so you're not using like tons of material. But I just love this one. Kind of want to make this myself. If you want to stick with the seashell theme but have a smaller project that doesn't take as long, this little coin purse that just looks like a little seashell. Add a zipper, keep your coins safe, and feel like a mermaid when you're getting your change out to buy some ice cream or gelato this summer. A bit of a side note, but I see beads as like such a summery accessory, and there are multiple ways to add beading to your crochet. I mean, you can even do it after the fact and like add beads or charms on with little rings, or you can do it while crocheting. So in this board, I included like 2 vertical video tutorials of how to do that in 2 different ways, depending on how big the hole in your bead is or just like which method you prefer. So I think all of these bags and even some of the wearables would look so cute with some beads on it and just make it like that much more summery. That bit more summery? I don't know how you say that, but you know what I mean. Speaking of beads, there's also this beaded crochet shoulder bag. I see it as a bit summery. It kind of has like this fan or seashell pattern throughout, and the tutorial shows you how to do the beads and how to do the zipper, so kind of an all-in-one. And I just think it looks really, really gorgeous. It looks like they made it out of like raffia or rattan yarn, and I think that is such a good option just in general for crochet bags to make them a bit sturdier, but also it is so summery because it feels like you're just carrying a little basket around a la Jane Birkin, you know? So I did pin a few other free raffia or rattan crochet bags. Like this one is a really basic pattern on the bottom, but then on the top loads of flowers, which I think is just absolutely gorgeous. And then you also don't have to do the flowers the whole way throughout, because I imagine that's like the more complicated part, or the part that requires like more focus. And only having the flowers at the top means that like the bottom is going to be very sturdy because there's less holes. So I don't know, you don't have to worry about like stuff falling out if you don't want to line the bag as well. Whereas this one that I also pinned, it is lined, and I imagine they thought it would be best to line it because it has flowers all throughout, but also very stunning. More of a tote bag, this one. The other one's more like a bucket bag. Okay, we're almost done with the bags. I also pinned this like little net one, very summery. They made it quite small, maybe just to hold like your AirPods, your phone, some chapstick, SPF, like just like small little items. But I imagine you can modify the pattern to just make it bigger. There are so many bags in here. I don't know why. I feel like bags to me scream summer, especially crochet ones. There's this drawstring one, very sturdy, very secure. They used a chain handle, or a chain like shoulder strap, and then there's also a crochet handle, which like, then you got both options. Have it on your shoulder, have it crossbody if it's long enough, or just have the option to hold it. Drawstring, easy closure, very summery, like basket camp vibes. Camp like summer camp, not like camp, you know. The last bag I will show you is the seamless bento bag. No seaming required, a bit of a mesh stitch. They did it in black or gray or dark blue or something like that. I would do it in a light color for summer, but this one's just so cute, and it has a very like modern and unique shape, which I really, really love. And the fact that you don't have to seam anything, again, like that's just so nice, because then you can wear your crochet sooner, and we all love that. All right, there will be wearables in this video, do not worry, but I figured I would move on to things that you will put in these bags. So something simple, a little crochet sunglass pouch. You can make this very easy version, which is just like a rectangle drawstring bag. The only thing is it will be flimsy, so if these are like precious sunglasses, maybe be careful, because you probably want something that's a bit like harder. But it can be nice to have like these loose pouches. I have one for like my cheap sunglasses that like I take to a beach or a festival or somewhere where I think that they could get lost or broken. So that's a good option. But then also if you just use like really chunky yarn, that's added protection. Or this option, they kind of have like that hard case style going on. It looks a bit more complicated, a bit bulkier as well than just doing a little pouch, but very cool how they made it. This is just a little video tutorial. Also, this pattern is in Spanish, but crochet, it's a universal language, so if you don't speak Spanish or you don't understand Spanish, I'm sure you can still follow the tutorial if you want to. I've mentioned these before, but little wine bottle holders or water bottle holders or whatever beverage you want to have, these two options are really cute. And I especially love the red color, which you could do with either pattern obviously, but very cute. If you're just like, you're a free spirit, you have nothing but a bottle of wine or kombucha or something to bring to the park to have a little solo day or hang out with your friends, and all you need is this little bottle holder. I also think it's a really cute gift if you're maybe going to like a housewarming or even a birthday and you're just gifting a bottle of wine. You can also throw in a quick little crochet wine bottle holder, and then they have an extra keepsake. Okay, moving on to wearables. Of course, we're going to recommend some free crochet bucket hat patterns, which I feel like I've definitely done before. Maybe not actually. But I want to start off with this one, which is a bit more unique. It is a video tutorial, and it has this cute little, like, I don't know how to describe that, but like a sun or like starburst on like the top, and it has like mesh in between the brim and the star / sun, which means it'll keep you extra cool, and it's just really cute and unique. I've never seen a bucket hat pattern like that, so I definitely want to include that in this video. And a few like simple ones. This one is mesh sort of throughout aside from the brim, and then this other one is just a very simple scrappy pattern. I think I used this to make my one and only crochet bucket hat that I have, and I made it too big, but that was my fault. So still a really good pattern and really well explained, and I love this color combo she did. And she also used scrap yarn, so if you need to use some scrap yarn, I would recommend cotton for a bucket hat, but that's just me. Highly recommend either of these patterns. Let's stick with the accessories. I have two like hair kerchief or like hair scarves to recommend. You could also wear them as bandanas. I don't know, if you're going to like a dusty festival, you could even wear it like across to cover your nose and mouth. But this Marietta kerchief, I don't know how to say that, handkerchief, kerchief? Kerchief? I don't know. This is a very lacy one. Actually, they're both lacy, to be honest. I just made a little bandana. Kind of started doing it like following a pattern, then just started freehanding it for my sister's dog, who's over there in the other room. She loves it. She looks so cute in it, and it was very, very easy and very fast. So making one for yourself, which I kind of want to do now, is a good idea in either of these patterns. You can't go wrong. They're both very cute. A bit similar is this seaside shawl. This is a 3-in-1 crochet pattern, which I think is so amazing. You can wear it as a sarong. You can wear it as a scarf. And she says you can even wear it as a top. This is so pretty, and also just looks like a somewhat quick project. It's definitely bigger than the ones that are just for your hair, but very worth it, a 3-in-1. So choose a color that you would want for like any of those 3 options for wearing it. Speaking of sarongs, I also included this island summer wrap. Looks very, very cute, and I love the scallop border. 2 more like beachy cover-up type things. This mesh like 3/4 length sleeve dress, I guess you could call it. Perfect for the beach. Definitely a commitment of a pattern because it's full body, but the mesh makes it a bit faster to work up. Same with this one, the easy breezy swim cover up, which also includes like a little drawstring moment at the waist if you want to add some shape. And finally, for like actual outfits, if you're into the micro shorts trend, these are really cute. I mean, there are tons of tutorials on YouTube of people making crochet micro shorts, so I don't know, pick your favorite, pick the one that makes the most sense to you. But this one looked really, really cute. I love the stripes. I'm not bold enough to wear micro shorts, and I also just like physically would not feel comfortable wearing them. But I do think they're really, really cute, and especially if you live somewhere where like it is hot and you are at the beach very often and people dress in this way, then this might be the pattern for you. Or if you just want to set the trend yourself wherever you live, then go for it, girl. I love that for you. I recommended a pattern, and I'm currently making a pattern from this YouTube channel, but this is the crochet checkered tank from Anna Green on YouTube. Looks so gorgeous. Love like the little meshy underbit. I would maybe even add like another rectangle of nothing between each of the like crosses, I guess, just to add even more airflow. But I love like how this part is solid, and then the little cute like sleeve is like not a cap sleeve, but whatever you call that. Very, very cute. And finally, our final free crochet pattern of this video is this one shoulder off the shoulder sort of top. This one is also in Spanish, but again, a universal language, okay? So if you don't speak Spanish, you can use this video as a tutorial. I love it because I think the stitch itself looks unique. Like it's not just like solid single crochets or half double crochets and boom, you have a top, like, which is, there's nothing wrong with that, and that can be very, very useful. But I like to try and find free patterns that have a bit more pizzazz to them, and I think this one is so, so, so cute. And I've been wanting a one shoulder top for ages, so maybe I'll even make this one and we can make it together in like a vlog or something. Well, that's it for all of the free summer crochet patterns that I could find this year. Maybe I'll do another one of these this summer if there's something in particular that you're interested in, like, I don't know, finding. If you want to see more tops, or if you want to see more bags or anything, just let me know down below in the comments. And again, if you did like this video, give it a like because that helps me out. Also in the comments, let me know, let the people know what you're working on right now, if you're working on summer projects, or if you're being responsible and getting ready for your fall projects. If you're making any like very complicated sweaters that you need to start now, then also let us know. You might inspire us. As always, I want to say thank you so much for being here, and I hope to see you in the next one. Bye!